About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
Good morning, y'all. Am I really disturbing y'all Sunday morning with this BS? Yeah. We got a whole nother week before this money's out, so it's still money to be had, baby. So y'all come on in. Come on in. Cause I done made some folk hot. Not my friend. Cause I know y'all nosy ass has been seeing me and Hershey go back and forth. This ain't got nothing to do with Hershey. And she know that. This ain't her. This is other shit. Behind the scenes shit. What's good, Stoop? How you doing, baby? What's good, Scotty? Lord, I know you is. Y'all come on in, honey. Cause y'all know it's some hoes. A select few of hoes that's mad at me, girl. I said, oh girl, when ain't a bitch mad? What? But yeah, child, y'all know it's a select few of hoes. Now, my friend, it's a select few of hoes with numbers and avatars. That's mad. I don't know why. Now, and listen, you would think it'll be because there's no food stamps. You think it'll be because of the shutdown? You would think it'll be because folk losing their job because it says shutdown? You know, Section 8? You know, see, shit like that people should be out in the streets windmilling about, they ain't. You know, they windmilling me because of some shit I said. Don't worry about it. But y'all come on in, child. Come on up in this room. Y'all make sure to like up my live. People done unsubscribed and everything. Who gives a shit? Y'all swear y'all be hurting me of all people when y'all do that. And the funny part is, a lot of you hoes came up in the comments at the Melometers last season talking about all this shit. Y'all ain't got to be around here no more. But it seems like we about to near the second part of the season she's not in. And whenever I say something that y'all get hot about, y'all leave. But I thought y'all was supposed to have been gone, sis. Like, see, that's the shit I be talking about. Like, girl, you listen, friend, they never left. They never left, the real. They never left. They never left. It sucks for them. It sucks for them that they love me and hate me at the same damn time. They don't know what to do. They hate me that they be gone for a couple months. Then when the show come back on, or when I say something about Mellow, then they want to come back and subscribe. And oh, I missed it over here and all the rest of this shit. Girl. Anyway, hey Marcella, how you doing? Good morning to you, Pooh. I ain't did nothing. I keep y'all love to come over here and say what I did. Nothing. I ain't never doing nothing. I come up here, I click my button, I go home. I ain't did nothing. You know, they just keep reminding me why I'm the king of the sector. That's all. That's all. They just keep reminding me of that. Like, keep telling me I'm that bitch without saying it. Not that I need y'all to tell me. I don't seek no validation from nowhere around here. But keep telling me without saying it. I appreciate it. It don't matter. It don't matter to me, sugar. See, this is the benefit of not being solely a LAMH channel. See, a mad bitch can leave. Okay. I gained that back from a housewife review or or a Bell Collective review or a Heart and Hustle review or another housewife review, a damn T News, some shit like that. Like I fine, you know, fine. That's why I laugh. I sit back and laugh. Okay. You know, other folk whose channel rely on Love and Marriage Huntsville folk. Now, see, that I can understand. I ain't one of them. I keep telling them I've been here since 2013, baby. I ain't one of y'all. Okay. I'm not one of y'all, baby. Whatever. They are sick. They sick in the head. They don't know how to just let shit be and let shit rock. But I'm a tap on friend because I'm tired of her coming out here jumping her ass in the middle of these streets, wanting the windmill when I'm clearly talking about them four-legged hoe beasts with backwards legs, barking all in my yard and all that shit. I'm tired of her coming out here wanting the cake. Like that's why the real Melometers always get grouped in with them fake hounds. Because y'all want to come out and windmill for the fake bitches that we're trying to warn y'all about and get rid of them hoes. We be trying to help. Well, I be trying to help. I'm speaking for me. I be trying to help the cause. But I can't do that if every time one of these fake hoes want to bark around here and I'm sending out memos. You got the real ones want to come out here and cape. I don't understand. The Stu, I ain't never get to ask you, friend. You a millimeter. Oh, we passed the 10-minute mark. Why y'all ain't tell me? See, y'all love to complain, but when we pass it, y'all don't say shit. Welcome to Giving You the Realty Missionary Baptist Church. Well, my slogan is, I'm at a business that pay me. So if your business gonna pay me, I'm a mad so shut the fuck up. And if it don't, then, hey, whatever. Um, But Stu, and it ain't no problem if you are Stu. All right, like I got a bunch of millimeters in here, as you can see. So it ain't no thing. I just don't want to label you something that you ain't. But is you a millimeter friend? I'm only asking because of your comments. I was so what the fuck now, T? It ain't to y'all. Yes, I am, but holding on by a thread. Ooh, never, Stu, don't let it go nowhere. Keep the comment here. But you know what they finna do, Stu? Because you know they ride here, you know they bush babies, you know they ride thorns with no condoms in my bushes. They gonna take this comment, watch. They gonna take the comment and it's gonna be all my fault. You know it be shit like that going on, the Stu, since you're around here. Okay, now I could properly tell my side in good faith. Man, listen, I don't have nope, and I can say this till I'm blue in the face, and it's gonna be bitches that's gonna get under the comments and tell me that I'm a liar or whatever. But who cares? I do not have a problem with the real millimeters in the sector, and they know who they are because they all follow me and I follow them. when I go to their channels, they always speak. They always say, hey, they tell me what they like about the channel and how funny I am and so and so and so. And I go around there and I tell them I enjoy your content, even though we see things differently. I enjoy your content. I be taking something away from everybody that I watch, like that's on that side, like, Sassy and WINDMILLIN and, Queen. And Diana, well, I don't necessarily know if Diana is a Melometer or not. I think she might just be a supporter. Like, I don't feel like she all that. But, I'm just going to say she's a supporter. I ain't going to give her all that because I don't know. And like Empress, when she was around there, and Caramel and all of that, like I watch them and I take something away even when we don't agree. I still find myself taking something away and seeing an alternative side. And it's like, all right, cool. I could get behind that. So it's cool. It ain't never no thing. See, I know the difference between the real ones because I fuck with the real ones, and the real ones fuck with me. Y'all dig what I'm saying? So it's never them. I be out here talking about the fake, mad, caught with the mange ass hound dogs that they want to be picking up from any alleyway or curbside that they find. And then they come around here and then they want to do shit and say shit and make shit happen and this, the thing, and the other. And then when me get up here and be like, y'all fake hoes need to cut that shit out because y'all giving the real Melometers a bad name. Did I be having some of the real Melometers, some, not all, and I ain't finna name no names, be wanting to come out here and jump out here and start windmilling in these streets for them. And my thing is, quit doing that. Because when y'all do that, that is what groups all of y'all in together. Like I said before. Because when I'm out here saying, look out for that bitch, that hoe ain't real. She out here in the mess. She out here in the fray. She's starting shit. She doing this and thing. Y'all stay away from her. That hoe ain't real. People will come out here and windmill on me. Well, what the Melometers got to do with it? Bitch, everything. They be coming out here saying that it's because they're one of y'all and it's for her. So then that's when I said, it ain't all of them. So fine. The real Melometers, Karak, I'm cool with them. But I don't mind busting out them fake bitches that is only here to start discord and mess, and then y'all got to deal with the ramifications of it. Why do y'all feel like that's fair? I don't care how much y'all want to be this big ass unit. When y'all just allow anybody in there, it's always shit like this. And then this another thing. Fren, and you know I love you to death, Fren. I ain't whatever. But I don't believe. Now, let me say this. Have I necessarily heard anybody else talking about it? No, but I didn't look either. All right. I just look at the people that I look to and I'm subscribed to Empress. So when Empress talked about it, I said, oh, all right, whatever. Now I want to make very clear. The same pictures that Empress got is the same pictures that I got. The same story that Empress told was the same story that I heard. You understand? And I just want to let you know, friend, whether Empress put it out or not first or whatever, I do not believe Empress sat in her bed, thought of this whole elaborate story, and then put it out here. I don't believe that. I do believe Empress, being a content creator just like me, got the picture sent to her just like me. Because I had those pictures sent to me even before Empress made a video or did whatever. I had a lot, I ain't gonna say hundreds, I had a lot of people in my request folder that was sending me the exact same shit Marcella sent. But I figured since Empress was talking about it, I said, because I wasn't even gonna touch it because I didn't believe it. And then when I listened to Empress's video, Empress never said that she believed it. Empress basically said the same thing I said. Empress said to her, the picture didn't give all of that. It just looked like he was just at the club, She probably spoke. You know what I'm saying? He talked to her because he's on TV. You know, that's what he do. You know, and that's what that was. Like people are putting it off on Empress as if Empress put all of this shit out and Empress made it like this, that thing, and the other, and Empress don't like Mel no more. So stop saying that it's a Melometer that did it. I never said it was a Melometer that did it. I said it was one of them four-legged hoe beats. That's another thing that kills me. I don't know why y'all want to put yourselves in that category so bad. We know what I mean, and what I sent T and several other people those pictures. Exactly. Now, was Empress the first person I heard talking about it? Yes, but I don't believe that Empress made up that story and decided to put it out there. And now Empress is the scapegoat because people want to try to act like, listen, I refuse to believe Empress was the only person that talked about it. Now, was I the first person that heard it from her? Yeah. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. But again, I don't follow a lot of channels, and a lot of channels don't follow me. So I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all no lies. Yes, I heard it from her. I'm subscribed to her. But I heard the story and saw the pictures before Empress even made her video. Okay? I saw the pictures and I heard the story before Empress made the video. And the same story that Empress told is the same story I heard. I just didn't want to talk about it at first. But once I saw Empress getting her bag about it, I said, shit, I don't believe in no way. So Marceau can't say nothing. Tisha can't say nothing. Miss Wanda can't say nothing because I don't believe in no how. So shit, I clicked my button. I made my bag too. Hell, that's what Empress is supposed to do as a content creator. So I guess that's about to be the new thing. Anything the Empress talks about and is dealing with the show or whatever the case may be, and or maybe even dealing with Mellow. What that's gonna be the new thing. Like I talk about moving goalposts, and I'm not moving no goalposts. They do be the problem sometimes, though. Yes, they do. Now, like I said, for me, in my opinion, I felt like that was a whole elaborate story made up about Marceau. Y'all, listen, as much First 48, as much Criminal Minds, as much Law Order SVU or Criminal Intent, as much of that shit that y'all watch, y'all don't understand how behaviors that turn into patterns can make a person or a group of people the automatic suspect. Because once again, here is a whole elaborate story made up about Marceau Scott fucking some other woman who usually runs around with those type of stories dealing with Marceau for the past 4 or 5 years at this point. Behaviors and patterns matter. So here's the thing, friend. You could be absolutely right. Oh, there you go, Hershey. You could be absolutely right, Hershey. I'm gonna give you this, Hershey. I'm gonna give you this. Do we know who actually made up the story? Not put it out because know that, but made up in the first place. I wish they'll make themselves known, but I know it won't damn Empress. But I do feel like it was one of them fake hoes around there that you want to keep dragging your ass. Hershey, Fren, quit dragging your ass out there, Hershey. Hershey, let somebody else do it, friend. You've been doing it for years now. You's an OG. You ain't even got to do that no more. You done proved yourself, Hirsch. Sit on back and send your foot soldiers out there to do that shit. Quit dragging your ass out there, Hershey, because like I said, when I'm calling out the fake people and you do that, like, and that ain't just you, it's a lot of them. I distinctly said in my live, I'm not talking about the real Melometers. I'm not talking about none of the real Melometers. I'm talking about the fake bitches. And if they get hit, they're gonna be the ones that's gonna say something. And it proved my point. Sassy ain't saying nothing to me. Sassy ain't came under the comments trying to defend. Tay ain't came under the comments trying to defend. Who else? I just named them all early. I can't think right now. But none of them came out there defending them fake bitches. None of them. And who was the first people to come out and want to try to say something against it? Them fake bitches. And then Hershey want to bring her ass out here. Hey, Daddy of the moron. Then Hershey want to bring her ass out here and trying to come out here with this pooch. What's the difference between a real and a fake meter? Ain't they all fired? I said that too with my hush, Divine. Divine hush. You throwing me off my square. Even though I said that in my comments too, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is, I'm trying to do y'all a solid of pointing out them fake hosts to y'all and them tactics that they pull because they've been pulling them on me for the past 5 years. So when I'm telling you, like Joyce Sand used to tell me all the time, may she rest in peace, you're going to learn to listen to me one day. When I be trying to show y'all the fake hoes and get them the hell up out of there, quit taking up for them, they're weird. Then here come Hershey. What to come all out in the streets with her hair down to her nasty bonnet and her tan. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying don't dump us and shit. We have, but Hershey, they're not one of y'all. You're not them fake mad hoes. Use a Melometer. So it ain't no y'all. That's my point to you, friend. Ain't no y'all. You are not with them. You are the real Melometer. Quit putting yourself with them. They ain't you and you ain't them. I ain't talking about you. That's why I say, quit coming out there fighting for them bitches. You let them come out here and windmill for their fraudulence and their fuckery and their foolery and they bumfoolery and tomfoolery. You let them come out here and fight me for that. Not you. Stay your ass in the church house where you belong. I don't necessarily think Mel kicked y'all to the curb like that. And again, I'm gonna be fair. I think Mel's whole thing is she don't need y'all out here doing all of this for her. I don't think she meant like she don't need y'all no more and she don't want y'all around. I don't think that. I think what she means is a lot of the online shenanigans. Y'all know when I get them when I help them out, they don't never say nothing. But I don't necessarily think she meant that. I don't think she meant she don't fool with y'all, period, and this, that, thing, and the other, so fuck off. I don't think Mel meant that. I think she meant all of the online shenanigans and the back and forth and all of that. She don't need y'all to do that no more. I think that's what she means. And I could be wrong, but I don't necessarily think she means fuck off. She don't need y'all around no more. Get out, get out. Okay, move on out of my life. I don't think she meant that. Excuse me. Like, see, people that I done lost 9 subscribers. Good. That's their fake bitches. None of the other real Melometers left. That's my point. That's why I do what I do. To get their asses the fuck on away from here. I make that other 10 up by tonight with them stinking ass housewives. Like I always do. So, it don't matter. See, again, when you about your shit and your shit is about other shit and not just one piece of shit, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoever leave can go. And male haters have and still do the absolute most. So what's the difference? Hershey didn't do the exact same thing I'm doing. That's the difference. I'm calling out them fake ones. Y'all not. Y'all out here windmilling when I'm trying to weed out the fake ones from y'all. That's the difference. Bring your ass out here and call out the fake ones on the sky side like I'm doing. That's what you do, Hershey. That's the difference. I'm calling it out. Y'all want to fight me for calling it out. Don't fight me. And then if you see them because you will know the difference between a real Scott 2.0, 1.0, whatever the hell they are, and one of the ones that's just here to sub. You can tell the difference because the one, like I do with y'all, like the ones that support her, they support her. They're not out here in these streets doing all of this bullshit. I see that. They ain't got no time for none of that. They just here to support her, rock with her, love on her, be there for her. That's what they're there to do. They're not out here in these streets doing all that fuck shit. See, I'm sure you will see the ones, and then the fake ones, you can tell them apart, and then you could cuss them the hell out like I do. That's how you do. Stan culture is so strange to me, right? But see, here's the gag. I'm not a Scott. I damn sure ain't no Melometer. I ain't none of that. I'm just a reviewer of the show, and I like who I like, and I love who I love. Hey, Mark. But other than that, I'm not. I don't label myself for nothing other than a sister wife to my husband. That's the only labeling I got going on when it comes to this show. That's the only label I got going on. Me and my sister wife. That's it. But that's all. Damn. I got to get up here again for the umpteenth time. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about them fake bitches. That's who I'm getting at. And here's another thing. Hold on. Do I still got it? The hell? Dude. Listen to this. Now, this was under the laugh that I did yesterday, which is what inspired this laugh. So Diane Shane 11 says, "Child, these punks hate Mel, even the ones that try to act like they like her. So they would like any CC that dislike her, but Mel already knows what's going on." I've seen more women hate Mel than I have of gay men. I think out of the gay men, me and Scotty probably really the only two that really won't fuck with well. Scotty still don't fuck with her ass. Y'all know me and her called the truce, and it's been cool ever since. I think it's really only been me and him. Most of the other males in this sector fuck with her, including Anthony, before they fell out and y'all started hating him. Because remember, y'all started hating on me and Scotty when he first came around because he was loving on Mellow Mellow. So Diane, you can suck my dick, bitch. Because that's exactly that. See, Diane, what's her name? Diane Shane 11. See that's exactly what I mean by them mad mutts with backwards legs walking backwards talking shit. That she's exactly who the fuck I be talking about. Stirring up all of these narratives that's not fucking true. Okay. All these punks. What all punks? Bitch. Because the only punks that won't fuck with her for real, was me and Scotty for a long time. All of the other punks, as you want to call us, you scared bitch, was going up for Mellow Mellow. All of them, even the ones we rock with, like Don Don and Jeremy and Braylon. So I don't know what the hell you mean, whore. Now, if you gonna come tell the story, at least tell it right. Don't come around here putting your own damn spin on shit, bitch, because that's what's gonna get you fucked up. Don't put your own spin on nothing that's dealing with me. If you gonna tell my story, tell it the way it damn happened. They always want to blame the gay men when majority of her haters are women in their Facebook groups. Thank you. It's way more women that don't like her ass than it is gay men. So all that fuck shit that you got going on, Diane, girl, swallow it. And I hope you choke on it when you do. Bitch. Mel probably don't like you again, friend. Well, hey, that'll be on her. Listen, friend, that'll be all on her. Hey, whatever. It'll behoove her not to do that though. Now, I've always kept it cool, Mel. Don't do that now. Because if we go back to old times sake, you ain't gonna like it. And I don't want to go back to old times sake. Okay, I want to go back to old times sake. I like it better when we right where we at. So cut that out. So do we know who made up the story? Do we know if it was a fake Melometer hound question? Nah, we don't know yet. I wish they'd come out and let it be known. Like I wish people would do that. If you gonna come out with the pictures, then click your button and be like, look, this is so and so, and y'all heard it here first. I got these pictures, and to me, it looked like da 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 da. Like I don't know why they didn't do that. But I don't know, Hershey. Put your ear to the streets, Hershey. You could find out better than I could, Fred. If my suspicions are correct, you could find out way better, quicker, and faster than any of us ever could, Hershey. Put your ear to the streets, friend. Let me know what you heard. I don't know if I should swing or speak. Hey, I'm Prosperity, but I'm good, girl. So stay with the guards up, child. Prosperity, you might know, your nosy ass, who made up that cockamamie story about Marcel being snuggled up with that woman? Was it a fake hound or was it a fake Scott? Yes, I am. Mind your business. How you know? Hush. Folks always want to play dumb when it comes to that group of people. Exactly. But bitch, I ain't dumb and you ain't either. So that ain't gonna work on us. That's another reason why they didn't really fool with me and Scotty, because that shit won't gonna work on us. That psychobabble and psychoanalyze and all that, man. Girl, we punks. Remember, we deal with that on the daily. You can't get us like that. Cause now I want to know, because those pics was not proof. That was all I was saying, Hershey. Like them, I don't care how you feel about Marceau. Them pics are not proof of nothing. Now I could see if he had a hand on the thighs or if he was dancing with it like cheek to cheek or some shit like that. See, okay, cool. You know, it's hard to defend that because that ain't your wife. That shit you do with your wife. Excuse me. So it'll be hard to defend that. But from what we saw, with their homophobic selves. Listen, I don't necessarily have an issue with a bitch being homophobic, but you not gonna fuck disrespect me. That's how I feel about it. I ain't got no problems with nobody being homophobic. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Who gives a shit? In a lot of ways, I'm homophobic because I don't like to be around them punks either. No more than you do. Okay, so one can say the same for me. I don't like to be around them girl, them cunty ass punks like that either. So I mean, hey, but you not gonna disrespect me. He ain't finna treat me any old kind of way either. That's the difference. Now I don't mind a bitch that's homophobic. Cool, whatever. Like I say, I agree with you, nigga. Like I don't want to be around them like that either, and I don't. And Scotty don't either. So you know, I can speak for him too. So you know, whatever. You just not gonna disrespect me. That's it. Cause punks and gay men are different. That part. That part, Hershey. Agreed, T. Love that mindset. Who gives a fuck what another person thinks about you? That's a key mindset to have. Yeah, you just not gonna disrespect me. I'll allow you to have your feelings. And I'll stay where I'm at. And as long as you stay where you at, we cool. Do you? Do you have fun? Enjoy the pod. Shit. This is really sad. How do we know this isn't a publicity stunt for the show? It better not be, because I'm sick of that shit. But why? You know something? Now that you said that, possible. That's another possible motive. That is. I'm glad you said that, Francesca or Francescas. Shout out to you, friend. I'm glad you said that. This could most definitely be a whole damn plantation production setup to come to us with the bullshit. Could be. Could be. I'm not taking that off the table. When are we going to be more concerned about the economy? If Marcel isn't a family member, then why be concerned? Because, Miss Washington, we don't talk about no fuck ass economy around here, girl. We here to laugh, joke, kiki, have fun, cuss a bitch out when need be. That's what we here to do, Miss Washington. We ain't got no time for all that heavy shit. We deal with heavy shit on the daily because we all grown, rest the ass adults. When we here, we chilling. Okay, we lollygagging. Like we talk about that with your husband, girl. Okay, talk about that with your husband down to the dinner table, Miss Girl. We ain't here to do all that around here. Thank you, baby, for your 1999. It had to be one of those gaudy Melometers. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So don't give me nothing. I said it was the fake ones. I ain't said it was the real. So nobody bring me nothing. I said it was the fake ones. But Francesca might be on to something. It could most definitely be a whole plantation set up by production to get people to watch the second part of the season. That's never off the table. This channel is an escape from reality. It's very much so needed. Right. We lollygagging, child. We ain't got no time to be running around here talking about this fucking ass economy, girl. I'm sick of it. I ain't talking about Trump in this ballroom that he want the name after him. I don't care about none of it. I don't live there. I don't pay no bills there. I ain't never spent the night there. Okay. So we here to cut up and have fun and let loose and let it all hang out. Or it could have been one of the fake ass Scott fans. Yeah, you know what? And since you said that, Hershey, I was gonna say that sounds cray cray. But you know what? That could lend itself to what Francesca said. Just listen, since we throwing out conspiracy theories, and I want to be fair about it, it could be one of the fake Scott fans who said, you know what, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna make it like this, that thing, and the other, and at the very least, it'll bring people to watch the show to bring in views. Could be, could be. Like, I ain't gonna take that off. Could be. It could have very well been a Scott fan that could have did that just so that motherfuckers could watch the show. Because the people are saying that ain't nobody been tuning in, but that's not a gag. Won't nobody really tuning in when Melo was up there. Y'all was saying the same damn shit about the show then that y'all saying about the shit now. So it's really no different. But could be, could be. I ain't gonna. They're all the same to me. Hell, it could be a Scott. Yeah, it could very well be to give people the white. Could be, could be. Like I said, I'm fair. It's very possible. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. Not for the gathering. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. I appreciate you. Nah, that pick not gonna make the show. It's way too lame. Yeah, it better not make the damn show. But since we up here talking, hold on. Where is it? Y'all remember that supposed contract that Miss Tajay had with Stacy, and y'all know it surfaced up, but the people is now saying, and I'm not shocked, but the people is now saying the alleged RHOP contract between Stacy and Tajay exposed as fake. It's missing signatures, unprofessional format, and zero Bravo credentials. And they're not lying. Like, when I first saw this contract, it did look like some shit that she printed up. He, she, it, they, them, their, whatever Tajay want to be, you know, she, him, her, they, Mr., Mrs., Miss, whatever. It do give something that he just typed off of Microsoft Word and then just sat some shit up there. Like, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I knew. Listen, Stacy may be a. Listen, how I want to say this. Stacy may be a dummy, but she ain't no idiot. If that makes sense. Did that make sense, Scotty? Did it make sense, Allie Benz? She may be a dummy, but she ain't no idiot. Like, I just don't believe that she would have offered 50% of her earnings for that. I just, mm. You said it kind of makes sense. Yeah. Listen, she may be a dummy and a lot of things, but she ain't no idiot. Like, I just don't believe that I didn't believe it when I first heard it. And I said, well, I got to see a contract. And if this is what Giselle and Ashley took as a contract, like Giselle, that shit wasn't even notarized. But you want to talk about her shit won't notarize, but then it came out that it is a divorce decree and it's out and it was notarized. Like, if it was a real contract, why it was why it wasn't his signature and some lawyers if 50% was involved. I totally agree. And no woman gonna agree to that. Exactly. Ain't no I don't care how dumb a woman is, she ain't no idiot. I just don't feel like even a dumb bitch will allow a nigga 50% of her earnings who's going through a divorce, talking about she didn't even want to put Timu on child support and all of the rest of this foolishness. Like, who would it? Dummy, but not an idiot. Yeah. Yeah. She may be a dummy, but she ain't no damn idiot. I know you lying. I didn't believe it when I first said it. I ain't even give a damn that it was Stacy. Nah, even Stacy wouldn't have did that shit. Amanda reached out to you. Did she? When's she coming? Cause I got something to say to her ass. And it ain't even bad. Scotty, I don't know if you know it or not, but some people don't like my stance when it comes to the Amanda thing. You said she ready. Some people don't like my response to the Amanda thing because I had some DMs about that. The people was like the nerve. Somebody said the nerve of me to say that I believe in the sanctity of marriage, but I'm not mad at Amanda for interfering in the boss hog's marriage. I said I do believe in the sanctity of marriage. True, two things can be true. Two things can reside in the same house. I do believe in the sanctity of marriage. No, I don't agree with what Amanda did, but I ain't mad at her for doing it either. What that means is, would I go out here and do that just because I don't like a bitch IRL? No. But if the next bitch did that for her best friend, I can't get pissed, especially after I hear the story of all of the fuck and foul shit she did. Like, we're not gonna act like Boss Hog didn't try to interfere in Tambra's and Greedy's relationship when they bought that mumble mouth ass Taisha up there, and I always hated her name, and she came up there looking tatted through. A very regular degular schmegler, if I do say so myself, who looked like she worked customer service down to Marshalls. Oh, okay. And did her and Marie also now try to fuck up and interfere in Willie's and Akeisha's marriage, trying to get bitches to be all up in his DMs? She probably ran out, found the hoes that fucked her husband. Catch that. And did she also not, her and Marie both, see, it's always got something to do with Marie's ass, sit down and talk to her alleged stalker and did a whole damn scene with him? Get out of my DMs trying to cape and trying to be upset about my feelings about what Amanda did. Nah, I ain't agree with it, but I won't mad at it that she did it to her either. That's my damn stance. And then I will die on that hill. I wouldn't have did it, but I ain't mad that Amanda did it for her bestie. I wouldn't have did that for Scotty. I'd have did that in other ways. You understand? I ain't necessarily got to fuck up your happy home unless it's a home, but I will fuck apartments up. See, that's where Amanda went wrong. See, she messed up an unhappy home. You should have did that with a nigga who got an apartment, okay? Because I ain't the type to mess up a happy home, but I will fuck apartments up. Period. And if a nigga in an apartment, fuck it up. But a home and all that, nah, you overstepping your boundaries. Nah, you overstepping your boundaries. You don't be fucking up no happy or unhappy home. All right, now if it's apartment, happy or unhappy, do your due deals. But when it's a home thing, nah, don't do that. But yeah, child, I had this long overdone ass DM about how terrible that was of me to say. And even though I don't like Boss Hall, there still should be some type of grace. Why? Why should I have grace for her? Why? What grace has she gave any of these other ladies? Tambra in particular. Now that it happened to her, I'm supposed to be filled with all this grace. Girl, fuck you. Grace that. Like, I don't know where y'all coming from, but y'all need to go on the hell up on somewhere. Like, I don't know where all of these fans of hers coming from, but stay out of my shit with it. Like, I don't want to hear y'all. She deserves some grace and we shouldn't do this, that thing, and the other. And as a black man, did it. Girl, gone. Gone. The hell? Talk about something. How dare I say I dared? Cause I dared. Shit. Let her friends feel bad for her. I ain't that whole friend. I don't feel nothing for her. I went to sleep just fine. Woke up fine too. She texted him back knowing he was married. She is wrong. Glenn going to cheat, but should not with his wife associated friends. Well, listen, Marcella, look, I ain't saying that you're wrong. I ain't saying that you're wrong, but I'm also saying I don't feel bad for the boss hall, and I ain't all the way mad that Amanda did it. That ain't her damn friend, and that ain't never been her friend. Like, we expecting a lot out of Amanda. I don't care what Amanda told y'all. She won't ever that whole friend. I really feel like Amanda always saw Boss Hog for who the hell she was. And I wouldn't have been surprised if she told Latrice to watch out for that bitch years ago. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. I would not be shocked if Amanda always told her. I know you think she cool or whatever, but that's my opinion. I don't know. And Scotty ain't never told me nothing otherwise. I don't, that's my opinion. I feel like that. So, but I'm gonna tell y'all what else I heard about that because we 55 minutes in. Good. I got less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell y'all something else I heard while we talk about Bell Collective. And this is what I heard, man. I heard that a lot of people feel like Boss Hall, Amanda, and Glendale is in all of this shit together. For them to like create something to have like the show be something. And I this is what I'm gonna say. When Boss Hog said, "Well, I already seen this, and he already told me this," so da 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 da, I could kind of get that because it's like, okay, well then if you already seen it and so and so and so, then why all of this big emotion as if this the first time? So, and I, you know, perhaps. Perhaps. I'm not going to take that off the table. Perhaps. I mean, especially since Boss Hog did admit that she saw these DMs and shit before. I mean, perhaps It could be some that all of them is in cahoots with. Again, I'm never gonna take that off the table because it is reality TV. So I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take that off the table. Could it be something that all of them are using since it already happened? Could it be something? Well, she knew about it. Could this be something that all of them is deciding to come up here with to give all of them a storyline and to push the show because it gives the show something? I mean, maybe. Like Glendale already known to be a cheating ass, lying ass nigga. He came up here season 1 doing the shit. Maybe. But I don't think so because Tisha blocked Amanda from filming and the rest of the season, and Amanda was supposed to be a Belle herself. Yeah, see, but see, that's why I said, Scotty, mate, I can understand the people who feel like that. But yeah, you're right. If that was the case, why block her from being on the show? If it was all just for a storyline, then she should still be on the show. It shouldn't be a reason for a blockation. But, but, how about this, Scotty? I also saw somewhere where the people said that they heard what they bleeped out, and what they heard was Amanda did give Glendale head. That was what I heard. So let's just say, for the sake of that, she did say, "Well, I had gave him head," and blah 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 blah. Maybe that's why she would block her from being on the show, because maybe she didn't know about the head part. And then she brought that shit out on camera. And you know, Boss Hog petty. So Boss Hog could have been like, yeah, I know we said we was gonna do this for a story, but bitch, you ain't tell me that. You ain't finna get up here. And then she decided to block. I ain't saying this happened, Scott. I'm not. I'm not saying this happened. I'm just saying, like, if it's true what the people say, you know, I'm just talking shit. I ain't saying none of this is true. Okay. I ain't saying none of this is true. I'm just saying, hearing different sides of the story, and that person was the first person I heard say that she said he sucked his dick, which would make sense to Boss Hog's reaction when she was like, "Are you kidding me?" Da, 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 da. So I mean, I don't know. On the dirty dangling, oh my goodness, bleach that mouth out. I'm just saying what they said. Somebody said that they muted it out, but what she said was she did give him head. And that's when Glendale was standing there looking all puzzled and confused. And that was when Letitia was like, "Really? Are you kidding me?" Da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, look, I don't know. But I'm just throwing shit out. Like, you too, newbie. Have a good one. Do they got Bell Collective on the app? They got like the unedited version. They must do if the people said they heard the bleep out. They must get it somewhere. That would probably explain why Cliff said they're going to expose you, referring to Glenn when the ladies were talking about him. And yeah, that's true too, just me. Yeah, that's true too. All right, Queen. Uh, I said I was gonna watch Love and Hip Hop Miami solely for the Larissa and Shay of it all. Y'all know that's Boots' real name, Larissa. But Larissa, what you still mad at Shay for? Like, I would have told on your ass too. You still mad about that shit? Like she felt bad for that shit. You can't blame that girl for having a heart and feeling the damn way. But you still mad about that? Like, when did Charm School come out? Didn't Charm School come out in 2007? Maybe 2008? I was in college. Like, you still mad about that shit? Ugh. Oh, you said Shay keeps speaking on her and her kids. Oh, I ain't know that. Oh, well, Shay, it's hard for me to be on your side then, friend, because at first I thought Larissa was doing too much. But if you're around here talking about her cheering and you got a child yourself and lost one, it's hard for me to be on your side now, Shay. I tried, because I ain't like Larissa even on air. I ain't like Larissa. I did not like her on Flavor of Love or on Charm School. I ain't like her, because I always felt like she thought she went harder than what the fuck she really did. But so yeah, I won't up here excited to see Larissa. And that shit you said about Monique, she should have smacked the fuck out of you, because you damn sure ain't said it to her face. Larissa, oh, Scotty said Larissa be speaking on Shay too now. Now hold up. Okay. Scotty said, hold up, don't do that. Don't try to make it seem like it's one-sided. She be running her mouth too. And a lot of times Shay responds to Larissa. Ooh, and I believe Scotty, because he know all about that shit. Cause I thought it was still over that shit that happened on Charm School. I was like, girl, that was so long ago. Why is we still mad? Like, why is we still mad? Like, that was, girl, if you don't get out of my face. These bitches don't go hard in real life. They like to pretend on these shows. I ain't gonna lie, I would like to see Larissa and Shay get it in just one good time. I ain't gonna hold you. I would, because Larissa had a whole lot of mouth. We know Shay know how to thump because we seen. I don't recall ever really seeing Larissa whipping nobody ass. I just know her from having a lot of damn mouth. Oh, you said the bells on Fulio? Oh, okay, the unedited one, because you know, girl, I pay for cable, and they don't give us the unedited version. I want to see if what they said she said, because they claimed it was muted. I want to hear if that's what she said or not. New York will wear their asses out. Child, please. I don't even feel like New York know how to fight. I don't. I don't feel like New York know how to fight. They just protected New York because New York was the show. Why do you think he brought her back? That's what I think. I don't even feel like I feel like she know how to windmill, but do I feel like she know how to thump? No. No. Now do I think New York can give you a nasty windmill? Yes, I do. Thump? No, I don't. So, and Shay ain't scared of boots. Yeah, Shay ain't scared of boots at all. Hey, Britt, how you doing, baby? And I'm not a Shay fan. I mean, I said I was gonna give Shay a clean slate, so I ain't necessarily got an issue with Shay, but you know, some things never change. Why was Tamar at versus with Birdman to get back at her sister? Y'all know Tay Muppet Patty. Y'all know Tay Muppet Patty, and I listen. I'm gonna be real. I don't even blame Tay Muppet. Listen, and then I'm gonna end this. Tay Tay Muppet has always been who she is. Tay Tay Muppet really has never changed. She hasn't. This season really did into Wanda, Trina, and honestly Tony, because now a lot of people is looking at Tony crazy too. I believe Tamar when she said that Birdman told her he fucked her. I believe Birdman did fuck her. Tawanda do give me that type of sister. Tawanda is never happy. Tawanda's never happy. Tawanda's never satisfied. And to be honest, I feel that way about Trina's raggedy wig wearing ass too. I do. I do. I feel like Trina and Tawanda both kind of suffer from the same part of jealousy. It's just that Tawanda's is way more treacherous because Tawanda obviously did a whole bunch of fuck shit behind the damn scenes, to be honest. And I do feel like I said before, Tawanda and Trina suffer from some type of jealousy. I do. Because think about it, they're really nobody. If it was not for the Braxtons, the Braxton family values, nobody really cared like that. People knew Tony and they probably knew Tamar too. Now, granted, I ain't necessarily knew who Tamar was like that until the Braxton family values. But you know, Tony became like the breadwinner of the family because she was a solo artist, and Tamar became something because it used to be Fat Vince. Like the older sister got into the industry when it was supposed to be all of them. She made it into the industry and became somebody and went somewhere. And then Tamar decided to pay attention and she decided to marry a used to be Fat Vince because used to be Fat Vince came with something. So you got the older sister that's doing good, and you got the younger sister that married good, and then you got Tawanda and Trina. Trina married to a damn sexual deviant that was attracted to her niece with his dead ass. Then you got Tawanda sitting over here being with Andre's slow ass. Like, and y'all know I love my Tracy. That's why I ain't bringing her up. We letting Tracy rest in peace. But y'all two, in particular, girl, go see. That's another thing. You two, the both of y'all tried to jump on this bandwagon that Tracy was jealous of y'all too. But now we see y'all some jealous hoes too. The both of you. That's why I believe what they said about Tawanda sleeping with Birdman. Why wouldn't she? I believe there's jealousy there. Why wouldn't she? Didn't nobody else want to fuck her bald-headed ass other than Birdman. Why not? I could totally see it happen. And I believe Tay Tay Muppet when she said that she paid her damn house. See, that's another thing. You doing all of this shit to your sister, and you run around here and talk about somehow you don't like her sister, but it sounds like if it really weren't for her, you wouldn't have a place to live. Why you ain't called Tony? Why you ain't called Trina? Trina ain't had no money to give you, but you want to see, feel how you want to feel about Tay Tay Muppet. I don't like shit like that. Like, don't call me and I'm helping you out in that big way, but still at the same time, you don't fuck with me and you doing all of this fuck shit. See, you just should have kept your money, Tay Tay Muppet. Like, I really feel like this shit really showed who the real villain. Everybody wanted to make a Tay Tay Muppet because she's a Pisces and she's the baby. She's loud, she's outspoken, she's in your face with it, and she don't care. So it was easier for them to put it off on Tay Tay Muppet because that's Tay Tay Muppet. But mm-mm, mm-mm. All y'all got some fuck shit with y'all. Like, mm-mm. You said you never liked Tawanda. Trina filed bankruptcy recently, and Tawanda's bankruptcy is being reviewed because it ain't been discharged. They need this show, and with the Kevins not an option anymore, they're turning on Tamar. Man, Scotty, we're not saying Tay Tay Muppet ain't innocent. I never said that. What I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of times people give Tay Tay Muppet only what they give her, and they make it way more than what it is, and they're willing to believe that she's a part of the bullshit because of her personality. But what I'm saying is, it was easier for them to put it off on her and the audience to eat it up because that's Tay Tay Muppet. Yeah, that's something she'll do. I ain't saying she ain't innocent. But what I'm saying is, Trina ain't innocent, Tawanda ain't innocent, and Tony ass ain't innocent either. I don't care that you Tony Braxton, you ain't innocent either. You complicit in your silence. Like y'all should be ashamed how y'all did y'all niece. It just being fair about it, Bestie. We know Tay Tay Muppet ain't innocent. But I can respect the people that truly don't like Tamar, but they like, look, right is right and wrong is wrong. They on some fuck shit. You know, I can appreciate the people that do that. I don't fool with Tay Tay Muppet, but them hoes lying. Like, I can appreciate that. That's all I'm saying. Because she is part of this shit, this show doesn't vindicate her. It only shows that they're all trash. Right. But it do kind of vindicate her in this moment. This moment will vindicate this shit. Now, all the rest of the shit that Tay Tay Muppet had going on, absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. No, I ain't saying that. Tracy Ben called Tawanda out. Don't forget, Ashley was Tony's assistant too. Excuse me. I remember her from the earlier seasons where Tawanda was doing stage plays. Ciao. Tony knew she's playing Lost Babe in the woods, in the woods, and it's frustrating. But that's probably why she never allowed her sons around gay. Ooh, I forgot about that. She did never allowed her sons around him. I forgot all about that because somebody else brought that shit up too. What I don't like is that because this new season is out, everyone wants to absolve Tamar. No, she's not wrong in this situation, but however, she's a part of the issue herself, and she wants to be the. Yeah, I agree with you, Scotty. Yeah, don't mistake what I'm saying there. And then it don't vindicate her from all her fuck shit. No, no. But this situation, yeah. But listen, considering that she was also violated from both sides of the family, that probably might have a lot to do with her personality and how she handles things too. You know what I mean? We also got to remember that about Tay Tay Mother. She was also violated on both sides. Both sides of the family some men are disgusting human beings. I hope don't nothing come out about their brother. Anyway. Now I ain't saying it is gonna be something coming out about the brother. I'm just saying I hope it never do. I hope it don't. That's all I'm saying. I hope it don't. And I still don't like Tawanda is I still don't like Tawanda is jealous of Tamar. She just don't like her because her personality is trash. But then again, hers is filthy too. Listen, I think Tawanda and Trina are both jealous of Tamar and Tony. Simply because I'm telling you, that's why Tawanda, in my opinion, did fuck Birdman ugly ass. I do. Just like she didn't deny stealing from Tamar. She didn't deny that shit, not at one point. I feel like jealousy do play a part in that, my opinion. Because again, you got the older sister and the youngest sister living the life. And then you got Trina and Tawan, who's very ordinary. I'm leaving Tracy out of it. May she rest in peace. I ain't bringing Tracy. I think it's easy to say someone is jealous. I don't like a new sibling, and it ain't because I'm jealous. Well, I'll allow you to have that. I'll allow you to have that. But I also feel like this. If you don't like her, then don't like her money. Don't go asking her for shit else. If you don't like me, you don't like my money either. So don't come asking me for shit. Don't come asking me to pay this, that thing. No, you don't like me. You don't like me, ergo, you don't like my money. Interesting how Tawanda is so when it comes to Tamar, but calls when she needs money, but never can call Tony because I never hear about Tony lending money. Ooh, that's my point too. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like me, don't like my money. Tony's sick of their asses. Tony part of the problem too. Tony and Tamar. Oldest sister and the youngest sister, and the sisters in between, the middle sisters that don't nobody care about. All of them are the damn problem. Why y'all think Trina still walk around here wearing these raggedy ass stage play wigs? I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, and then I'm gonna end it. Now I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but damn it, I'm gonna say it. Karma is happening around there. I'm just gonna say it. Look at Vaughn. Vaughn damn near had a whole damn heart attack. Look at Taywanda, bald as a baby's ass. All right, look at all of the shit that Tay Tay Muppet had going on. We ain't even gonna start with Tony. See, I'm telling you, all that shit that y'all be doing around there in that damn house, protecting, protecting pedophiles and all of the rest of that shit. I keep telling y'all, it's gonna catch up to y'all. It's gonna catch up to y'all. Look at how y'all doing Ashley. Now everybody want to ostracize her because now she's telling what the hell happened. And then you got her dumbass auntie hitting the damn internet talking about something. It's just not fair because that one party isn't here to tell their side of the story. What? Meanwhile, this next husband finna drop dead in a minute. Trina, you keep y'all. Let me in. Let me in, because I don't want nobody to feel like I want that to happen. But what I'm saying is, when you do evil, evil is gonna come back. Evil is gonna come back. It's a lot of shit going on within that family. I don't know what y'all need. I don't know what y'all need. Like, it's a lot of shit going on in that family. I don't know what y'all need. I don't know if you need an exorcism or what. Y'all may need a cord cutting or something going on around there, because whatever is attached to y'all family, like look at your dad. Your daddy was cheating on Miss Evelyn with her best friend, then married her ass not long after the damn divorce. Then told y'all, if y'all don't like her, then you the fuck don't like me. See what I'm saying? Shit like. And then Miss Evelyn really don't fuck with y'all like talking about it, because I really feel like her keeping y'all in that bad space with her is fucked up. Her keeping y'all in that bad space because she's still mad about this man 50 years later. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Um, remember, both Trina's sons talked about having vasectomy because they don't ever want children. What went on in their childhood? Huh? 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 I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, look. Another reason they treated Tracy bad, because they stayed cool with the dad. Yup. They damn sure did, Scotty. They damn sure did. Tracy talked about that. How bad y'all treated her because she still wanted to have a relationship with her daddy. And I won't mad at her for her wanting to have it. Yeah, what he did was fucked up, but she doesn't have to hate him forever because Miss E wanted them to hate him forever. That's why I say she just as fucked up, because she wanted them to hate her dad just because she still wanted to hate him over 50 years later. He didn't want you no more. He didn't want you no more. Get over it. He found something better in your best friend, and they still together to this damn day. He ain't looked at another woman. That's very telling, and that tells a lot. So what was you not doing that the best friend was, and he's now cool, comfortable, and happy? That's why you mad. She was the better damn woman for whatever reason. And you wanted to get back at him by having his daughters hate you right along with her. See what happens when you do shit like that? And then the daughter that they treated the worst died first. Now all of a sudden y'all want to do the show again. But when she was alive, wanting to do the show again and make her coin, y'all didn't want it. All of y'all was too damn busy with your own damn lives, and you was too busy to film. Now mysteriously nobody's busy no more that she's passed. Now all of y'all got time to do the fucking show. Y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more, because y'all know I love my Tracy. Y'all know I love my Tracy. I'll go off on a tangent talking about that shit. Now, the same show that y'all wanted to clamor up and do, look at what happened. Exposed. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. Tay Muppet either. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. Tony either. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. And she's still over there miserable. Yep. Miss E still can't believe that a less attractive woman got her man. Well, I'm sorry, Miss E. Listen, a lot of the times looks have nothing to do with it. If you have the personality with the things he's looking for to match and to boot, fuck your looks. And he is just comfortable and happy and fine. And I don't even think he cheated on her. I really feel like he found his real person with her. The gag irritation of it all is he had to get through you to get it. But I don't know what you mad about. Because of him, you got daughters. And two of them made you something. I don't know what you upset about, Miss E. You should have been moved on. You decided to live your whole life hating this man when he moved on. You could have been moved on. And because you didn't move on, you didn't want your daughters to move on from that damn hurt. That makes you a fucked up individual. But then again, ain't you a pastor of a Kojic? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. It do. It sounds about right. Even your children moved on after the shit that they had happened to them. Even they moved on. You still stayed because you wanted to be mad with him. Ain't no need to try to get a man now. I tell my girls all the time, respect y'all father. He's a great loving father, a dog ass nigga, but a great father, yes. Y'all love him and respect him. That's good. I said what I said because you're a real woman. And you see the bigger picture. Yeah, like you said, he was a trash ass man, but he's an exceptional father to y'all. And that's all that I can ask for. So don't do him like that. What he did to me. I can respect that. Gotta be some reason why the mama can't get a man because she still want to hate that man. She can't get past her hate. That's sad. When a person go all of these years can't not being able to let go of some hurt, that's sad. But oh well, that's her problem. Ain't got nothing to do with her. You miss one bus, you hop on the next one. You get from other one nigga, you go to the next one. Like, ain't nobody got no time for all that shit Miss Evelyn got going on. Ashley talked about how trash her dad was towards her sisters. Ooh, you can never outrun karma. It maintains an unlimited, never expire passport to anywhere. I agree. You said she was engaged after him but didn't want to get married. That's her fault. Again, you allow hurt, you can't let go, ruin your shit. You let that ruin your happiness. I don't care. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I can end this at an hour and 30 minutes because we had an hour and 29. I appreciate all y'all for being here, rocking with me. I'm sure the mad hoes gonna be mad hoes. They'll be back, but they will. They always come back. But I totally appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the likes. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps, friend. I totally appreciated y'all for that. Like I said, the real Melometers know who they are, and they know I ain't talking about them. So it's like I said, whatever. Y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think about everything that we talked about because I know it was a lot. And I'm gone. Bad.